Facebook started the gaming streaming program in 2018, and the popularity of streaming on the platform has risen since. It first started with people streaming PUBG Mobile, a game which blew up in popularity at the same time Facebook launched its streaming program. One of the very well-known creators at the time who streamed PUBG on Facebook was Atro, who gained about 20 million followers from his streams. Facebook gaming lives were really popular and were competing with huge well-known platforms such as Twitch, which has been in the live stream industry for a longer time than Facebook. Facebook also provided contracts to these popular streamers so they would remain in the platform and not stream on other platforms, which would increase Facebook's profits. At the end of 2020, PUBG wasn't as popular and it was losing users, and thus people watching the Facebook lives also went down. Streamers who used to average 30k watches are now averaging 5k. At the start of 2022, a streamer named Raiden was streaming on Facebook. He was exceptionally good at PUBG and started to average 20k viewers streaming on Facebook, a number that hasn't been reached for years since the game was kinda dead. He managed to somehow revive it and its popularity increased and people started to play the game and watch streams more often. At this time, Facebook wasn't popular anyways and everyone was watching TikTok, so he took advantage of this and started posting on both platforms, doubling his views. Other PUBG streamers also started to see a rise in their numbers of views. However, both platforms have really strict community policies in terms of what you can say on these platforms, which resulted in the majority of streamers experiencing bans on their accounts for no apparent reason on these platforms, which affected the streamers' profits as they were not able to stream, especially those who do it as a full-time job. Another streaming platform which was becoming really popular at the time, known as Kick, and had famous streamers such as Aiden Ross, Fusi and Neon, was blowing up. The live policies of this platform are the absolute opposite of Facebook. People can say whatever they want and they won't get banned. Even streaming casino games such as those on Stake wouldn't get you banned. This would cause a serious problem later in the story. So all the PUBG streamers decided to move to Kick, and for some reason they all decided to get contracts with Stake, which is a betting company, so they could advertise the website in their live streams. The people who watch these PUBG streams are majority Muslims and are really pissed off by the contracts their favorite streamers are getting. Stake would give these streamers a non-withdrawable balance which they could play with, meaning that the money they're playing with isn't theirs. They play allegedly rigged games which would show them winning. They are straight up deceiving the viewers to go and spend their money on games that would destroy their lives. Almost all streamers who have left Facebook to join Kick are doing this, exposing an audience, a lot of which are children who have love for video games, to a completely different destructive environment of gambling.